Association senior NBA insider Shams Charania is with us now. Shams, what's the latest on Stephen Curry?
Christine, sources tell me that Stephen Curry underwent an MRI this morning, and he has been diagnosed with a grade 1 left hamstring strain. The Warriors expect him to miss at least 1 week, and this is the first muscle strain of Stephen Curry's NBA career. He's missed 245 games over the course of his career, but this is the first time he's missing it with a hamstring injury. Hamstrings are very tricky. You have to be careful. In all, this is positive news for the Warriors and Stephen Curry because it could have been a grade 2 or grade 3 strain, but he is out for game 2. He's gonna be out at least 1 week with a grade 1 left hamstring strain.
Okay, so if he's out for game 2, there's a possibility if he's out for a week that he's out for game 3 and possibly game 4. But what might this mean for the Warriors in the rest of the postseason?
It's all about Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy, as well as Draymond Green. They have Buddy Hield playing a much more significant role as a scorer as well. But it's going to be all hands on deck. They could have lost Stephen Curry for a much more significant period of time in these playoffs if this MRI came back and it showed a worse strain of that hamstring. But thankfully, just a grade 1, so they're hopeful. And one stat that I can say, between games 1 last night and game 6 potentially, there's 12 days. So if he's going to be out over 7 to 10 days, you're hopeful if you're the Warriors that he can make it back by the end of the series.
All right, Shams Charania with the latest. Stephen Curry out for at least 1 week with that grade 1 hamstring.
At least 1 week after being diagnosed with a grade 1 left hamstring. Curry underwent an MRI today, and he'll say he'll be reevaluated in 1 week, the Warriors said. This is the first muscle strain injury of his career. Kerr said, I think you literally just take it game at a time, and we can't. I know there's a 3-day break between games 5 and 6, and everyone's saying maybe those 3 days, perhaps Steph returns then. We can't afford to think about that. I mean, Steph will be back when he's back. We just focus on tomorrow's game, and then we go from there. That's the thing, man. When you get, as you get older, Ocho, I never had a hamstring injury until, man, my first year, I was going to Baltimore. Yeah. Got a little heavy in the offseason. Got me a little money, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Houston. I mean that cheese toast. Back then, they had you remember they had the chicken tender with the honey mustard, Joe. So you know your boy up in there. I got a little money, Ocho. I been with that thing every day. I get that spinach dip. Hey, let me get that spinach dip. That cheese toast. Yeah, let me get that. I get that Biltmore. Joe, you remember that Biltmore, that chicken sandwich with the cheese on it? Or I get them chicken tender with that honey mustard. So, you know, Joe, Ocho, I don't kind of let myself go a little bit. Ocho, you know my playing weight 228. Right. I stepped on the scale. I looked down, I'm 266.
Damn.
Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. Hold on. You see, that's what I said.
What?
266.
Jesus Christ.
I got to, hey, look.
Hey, you were fluffy, boy.
Hey,
you was a little bell pepper.
I know, because I got to 262 one time. I was playing this when I first got to Utah. You know, it's a little culture shock for me coming from Miami. And I was coming off the bench, and I wasn't playing that much, but I was playing, and I just let it go, bro. Look, I got on the scale, that thing said 262. I went into immediate starvation. I said, hold on. I got to get this weight up off me. You can't play like that.
Hey man, Ocho, but you know what I'm saying? Ocho, I'm talking about stronger than I am. Ocho, I take that 405, I hit that thing like 6-7 times. I'm taking them 160, 170 pound dumbbell. I'm playing with them, Ocho. Yeah, Ocho, I'm playing with them. I messed around out there, try to run, try to do them. That thing grabbed. Ocho, that thing grabbed on Ocho.
Hey, look. I strained mine playing flag football. I strained mine playing flag football. Look, 2005, I can't make this up. I had just signed with the Hawks. So this is my first year here. So that summer, before I even played my first game, you know, I'm back home in Little Rock, and me and a few of the guys, we done got together. We playing flag football every Sunday. Man, this one particular Sunday, I'm feeling good. I'm thinking I'm out there trying to mouse cast it. I didn't know somebody shot me, man. I took off running and I fell. I hit the dirt so fast. hey, listen. It was 3 weeks before camp was about to start. Man, I came into camp hurting, limping, and everything. My first year here, it was tough. When you have a hamstring strain, that's what I know about them.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is that remember I told you, but I kind of tweeted, so it was I was good to go by the time I got to B-more. So Ocho, we had that conditioning test that's on the treadmill. So every minute they bump it up a notch. So eventually you're gonna probably get up to about 15 miles an hour. You got to run for a minute. So we don't go every minute. So you go start out with 6, and you go a minute. Then you go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Man, I got Ocho, I got the 7. Because I started at 6. I got the 7. Man, that thing started
like grabbing. Oh no.
Yeah. I hopped up off that thing. I said, oh, nah, Friday. I'm done with this. He said, you're going to have to go talk to Brian. I said, I went upstairs. Brian Billy was the head coach. I said, Brian. Nah, I said, bro, I'm done with that. I said, man, that thing hurt my hamstring. He said, long as you ready for the season, we good to go. But Ocho, that was, hold on. That camp was like in May. I was 266. I came back for training camp in July. I was 232.
You got it all down, huh?
You had to straighten up and fly right.
Hey, like a Trump tax return, I was shredded.
Hey, the funny thing also about Steph injury, chat, for those that are listening, is the fact that it's grade 1 and he was able to catch it and not strain it that much. For me, I had a little twig, pull in practice, and I caught it real quick. After that, I still ain't missed no game. All I did was dry needling, right? You know the dry needling, yeah?
Yeah.
I did the cupping, and they had some type of laser. I can't remember what the laser was.
Yeah, I know that red dot. Yeah.
I chilled. I did it on Wednesday's practice. I chilled Thursday. I chilled Friday. I did Saturday walkthrough. And then the game Sunday, I just wrapped it up. Obviously, I did a treatment each day. I just wrapped it up Sunday. Was out there able to go full speed. And I'm sure the same thing will probably happen with Steph. That's why I said he'll miss 1 week. And the following game, he'll probably play.
Them hamstrings, Joe.
I tweaked my groin too on the diving board.
Wait, how?
in training camp,
playing around.
Man, we get the pool. We at UNC, University of Northern Colorado. So that's where our training camp was. That's where our training camp was in Greeley. And so, man, Ocho, I'm on that thing, hit that thing like Lucas. Ocho, I hit that thing.
Yeah.
I hit that tuck on the Jordan. I'm doing everything, Ocho. I'm like man from Atlantis. I'm doing everything. I'm doing all that stuff, Ocho. I'm doing the jackknife. I'm twisting. That last one, I was like Gator and a Jungle Fever. Remember my Gator came to that thing? Mama, this last dance for you. And Joe, one last time, Joe. Man, I came with that thing and hit that thing. Whoa!